Yo.
What is good, my boys? We is back Friday, December 11th with another episode of the Radical Souls Podcast. I'm Daniel.
I'm Chris.
I'm Ethan, and hit that subscribe button underneath. The levels are dropping this Saturday, so stay tuned.
Yep.
Sure.
And these 11s, with the luck that some people here have been having, I think it's safe to say at least one person will get it. I'm not gonna name names out here. I don't need them getting jumped or something over sneakers. You can get it.
Yo. As people hit me up, I thought they was gonna, thought they was gonna jump me. So.
Yo, so let's get into this. We kind of wanted to do a continuation of something we did last episode with Kenny's idea, and Chris and Ethan kind of collabed on this idea of, yo, why do we do music videos? When Ethan got confused on those music videos, and we said, yo, we're saving that for the next episode, and then Chris came up with the idea of same format. So we're gonna explain that a little bit more today.
Yeah.
Definitely got to start Rams Patriots. That game was has a lot of talking points that we can really get into, and transition that into NFL Week 14 without a doubt, with some very key matchups coming up this weekend.
Yeah.
And then, as you see, I'm wearing my Knicks shit yet again. Ethan wasn't here the day I wore it, so I had to wear it again for him because preseason starts tonight, and coincidentally, the Knicks are playing tonight. We're going to see some faces on the court for us while Ethan waits for his Thunder a little bit more.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Yeah, let's get it.
All right, so who wants to start with their music videos? Anybody want to give a quick little background around the setup?
You go first. We've all been going first. You go first.
All right, Chris, do you want to give the setup since you're the one that kind of gave the setup?
Oh, well, we were doing, two 90s videos, correct?
Yeah.
One 2000s and then one 2010s. Now that we're kind of coming to the end of year 2020, so it's the end of the 10s per se. And so we wanted to give a background of two videos of the 10s and kind of see what our music's like, what we're feeling, and really what videos we kind of stood out to us in those eras. So it was a good idea that our boy Kenny gave to us. So let's see. Dan, what you feeling for the 90s? What are your two videos?
So the 90s, I did It Was a Good Day.
Okay.
Ice Cube, because that's just, I don't know, like I like the video. It's mad dope how like they just showed everything like not happening on a regular day, and like I don't know, it's just funny as hell to me, especially like when he's driving in the old ass car, the green car, and he's like there and he's talking about the cops just pulling up next to him and they even look in his direction and shit. And we've all been there, done that. When you're driving, you just there stiff as shit, like yo. Fucking cops are right there. I'm gonna put this music down real quick. I'm gonna roll the windows down. I'm gonna take the hoodie off. Yo, is my hairline crooked? Yo, let me not smile. Let me not look too serious though, because they might think I got drugs in the car. We've all been there, done that. So that was a video for me that I was like, yeah, this video sticks with me OD. Like I have to.
That's the one for you.
Another one I did was Nas, The World Is Yours.
Okay.
I just like the video because it just shows like just New York and just everybody in the typical New York video. Everybody just in the bleachers, all over each other and shit, just on each other. And the world is yours. You feel me? Like that's just, I don't know. That video just stuck out with me for some weird reason. It's always stuck. So then my other one was Day and Night Kid Cudi for the 2000 eras.
Okay.
Coincidentally, Kid Cudi ended up dropping that album later on that night, but the video, I don't know, all the like graphics and just the message and the whole graphics going with the song, like they did a great job with that video. And like I was rewatching it with my dad, and my dad's never watched the video, and he was like, "Yeah, that video is actually pretty dope." I'm like, I've always loved the video. Like it's just all the colors and like the animations coming into the real life and shit, and like
yeah,
he did his thing on that.
He always like thinks ahead. Like he's very futuristic in like all his videos.
Yeah. That is true.
Then I did, this is going to be a little more controversial, but it's because this song just is this song. Forever by Drake, Kanye, Eminem, and Lil Wayne. Reason I went with that was because you got LeBron in the video, you know, they're showing high school LeBron. It's like, damn, yo, LeBron was really that dude. They got those little cutaways of Kanye and Lil Wayne. And you're like, oh shit, that's Kanye. You're like, oh shit, that's Lil Wayne. And then you're like, oh shit, they got Eminem in this too. And like, they got like all the like little like the throwing up the hands and the hand gestures going too perfect with stuff. And I'm like, yo, this video just wrapped up nice.
It does. Yeah, that video was
Yeah,
crazy.
it does.
Then for my modern day eras, I did Stop Trying to Be God by Travis Scott because the video just raised so many question marks because a lot of people just don't understand the meaning of it. And everybody has created theories on it, and we still to this day don't even know what the fuck he meant. But everybody got the general idea of stop trying to be God, and you can kind of portray your own messages, and it's just got so many different graphics that are mad dope.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then lastly, I did the story of OJ. And I've been on the fence between No Church in a While and the story of OJ, but the story of OJ ended up winning it for me because the story of OJ, like, the message in the song and the pictures he goes with the song is like, damn, that is fucking deep.
He goes old school on this. He does like that 60 like video recording, like nothing, not futuristic. It's more like laid back, and then the story that he tells is insane. It's so
Yeah.
true.
Exactly. And
is
then you had all the cartoons and stuff going along with it. So I was like, yo, this is. I was on the fence between No Church in the Wild and that. And then I was like, nah, I got to go with Story of OJ. It's.
Yeah, that delivers more of a message.
Yeah. So,
wow.
that was
I'm glad you went deep on yours because mine are just kind of ratchet, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I saw the videos and I was like, yo, I want to be there. Like, I just want to be in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Doing this kind of shit.
Yeah, just.
You know what I'm saying? Just being, you know what I'm saying, ratchet in my element.
But damn,
So
you picked two in the middle, right? You picked two 2000s?
Arguable. Because
Because
Forever is like 2010 on the dot.
okay.
But it's also 2009. So I was kind of like.
yeah, for our purposes, it's okay.
That 2000 era, those videos were so like I couldn't make up my mind on them, honestly.
That's why I threw in Forever because it was like, all right, this is 2009, but I can make an argument for 2010 at the same time. But like,
True.
I had to throw this in because that's just there, and then I don't want to leave out Day and Night, so it's like.
I'm curious how Chris goes right now.
All right, so I guess I'll go. So my first video is Dr. Dre, Nothing But a G Thing, where they're out like they're having a barbecue and there's like 100 people at the park grilling. They're playing like fucking volleyball and you know they're out the strip with their lowriders just bouncing. Like I just want to be there, dog. With you know what I'm saying,
And your
with
own
my black
lowrider.
box hat, you know what I'm
Lowrider.
saying, and my Dickies, and I'm just doing that kind
All
of
of us
shit.
in a lowrider just bouncing and shit. Like,
Yeah. So that video to me is iconic. Like it just shows California in the '90s, like the lowriders, everybody vibing. Like I thought it was cool. My second '90s video was the flip of that on the East Coast. It was Wu-Tang's Ice Cream, where they're just in front of a fucking ice cream truck, just spitting hard, and they're just fucking half naked, like just. You know what I'm saying? They're going in and out of shops, like sneaker stores and stuff. Like, it was just real New York, and I liked it. And,
Nah, I love that one with Method.
yeah, with Raekwon,
like
and
butter
they're just
pecan, chocolate
yeah, and they're
device.
just
Like
spitting
that
shit
goes crazy.
to girls, and it's a dope video. So, that's my two '90s. My 2000s. I went with a completely. I don't think you guys would have guessed this, but I went Mike Jones and Paul Wall and Slim Thug with Still Tripping.
would have never guessed that at all.
Yeah, and they got they're swinging the. I don't even know what they're called in Texas, but they have the big things on the side, the rims that like they spoke out, and they're huge. They're
I forgot the name of it. I know exactly what you're talking about though.
Yeah, and they're riding those cars throughout the block, and they're just chilling, rapping like it looks like a block party. So I don't know, and it brought up those young Chris memories. So I fuck with it.
I was expecting a 50 Cent song, honestly.
Honestly, I was gonna go within the club, so I was like, you know what, that's too like or Many Men, and I was like, you know what, no, that's too predictable. Let's switch it up. But for my 2010s video, I went with Otis with Jay-Z and Kanye.
Drop, nah, nah, nah.
Yeah, like if you're from our area and you haven't seen that video, bro, like I don't know, you shouldn't just listen to hip hop. You should just
Turn the shit off and go listen to some Taylor Swift. She just dropped
yeah,
an
you should just
album.
exactly. You should be listening to some Taylor Swift if you haven't seen that video. So
Subscribe and then go listen to Taylor Swift.
facts. And then the second one is another kind of weird, not weird, but it's an off one that I really like the song and I like the video too. King Kunta by Kendrick Lamar. They're just on the Compton Strip and he's at the swap meet just fucking shit up. He's just dancing, a bunch of girls, and they're just throwing it up. The same thing with the old school like cars and shit. They're bouncing, like everybody's just dancing, having a good time. Like I like it. I like the vibe.
Funny coincidence. I was thinking about Kendrick mad hard too. Like I saw swimming pools and Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe, and I really was sitting there debating like.
Yeah, and like the way they kind of put the video together is like when he drops like his like little beat chorus thing, like you just see a bunch of niggas like crip walking and shit and dancing like hard as hell, and it's like oh shit, like this is hard. So, those are my songs.
Chris needed a vibe everywhere, like from every place. Like he just had the vibe with everybody.
He said, "Yo, if there's not a bunch of people acting ignorant, I don't want it."
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? If they ain't crip walking, don't talk to me. All right. What's yours, Z?
All right. Starting in the 90s, I got Missy Elliott. I Can't Stand the Rain with that big black suit, and she's just like that.
Okay.
I can't even describe what she does in that video, but it's so different. Like the fisheye camera.
I was just gonna say that camera angle, like that's crazy.
It is different. So that was definitely one that stuck out to me till now. Like it's insane.
Damn. But let's not hold up though. I feel like Missy Elliott was one of those people that like had her videos down pat, and you just forgot about it. Because honestly, like thinking about this like little challenge that we had, that didn't even come to mind. I didn't even think about her. And like looking back at all her videos were really dope. So that was cool. You pulled that out.
I agree. All of them are just she perfects it, but she thinks about it, like you said, like she thinks about every single point of it.
Yeah. So I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're good. You're good. The second one was challenging. It was between Scenario by Tribe Called Quest and I Get Around by Tupac. But I think I Get Around was probably one of the best videos I've ever seen. With Tupac just running around in the beach, the volleyball, the tennis court. He's having fun with everybody.
Yep. Bitches everywhere.
That's it. And everybody just having a good time, like at a barbecue. Like that was just a vibe, and you guys just gotta love it. You just gotta love to watch it. Yeah. 2000s, again, another challenging one. I think Jay-Z, I Just Want to Love You. When he's in that house, he walks in here, the speakers just booming on the outside, and you just walk in and you see again, room full of women, him just chilling there on the couch, just rapping, going to different rooms. The famous look.
Yeah.
So that's
funny though.
Iconic.
Sorry to interrupt you, but it's funny because Jay-Z does absolutely nothing crazy, and his videos are just mad iconic for no reason.
Yeah.
It's just so simple, but he just puts that like flair into it that just makes it hot.
Yeah.
And that's it. Well,
and at Radical Souls here, we don't call women bitches, okay? We call them women. All right?
Yep. We not say that. So we respect women.
We respect women here, okay?
You're just going based off of what you've heard in the video. That's not your fault.
Yeah, exactly.
Direct quoting, you feel me?
Exactly. So we don't want to hear all that in the comments.
No. Like the second one I was gonna pick was Dipset. The Dipset anthem with Drew Santana with that bandana and the bandana hoodie. So legendary with the little like, that would have been my second choice. 2010s. Runaway was definitely one of my favorite videos.
I debated that.
people dancing, everybody in the background, and it's so simple but so elegant. Like I don't want to say godlike, but like it's like a Greek type stuff. Like, it was different.
It gives you that church feel of like something just mad simple, soothing. You see all the like elegant dancing. You're like, wow.
And
Yeah, it's
if I'm not like mistaken, isn't that video like the real video like 30 minutes long? Like it's a long ass video. Like he makes it to like a short film, pretty much.
yeah, which is insane. Like you would never think if someone just did a music video. It's like, oh yeah, it's 30 minutes long.
Yeah.
I'll click right out. Then the second one, since we go with Kendrick, was Humble. And that was probably the hardest video I ever seen. Again, the camera angles was insane. When he's out there with just everybody with a black shirt, but he's the only face there, insane. Like the details Kendrick has in his videos too are amazing.
Kendrick videos go too hard, bro. And
Honestly,
that was another one I debated. Like literally everything he just said I debated at some point, and I was like, damn, yo, like Humble was up there too. I was like,
right. After Kendrick just 2010 is just he killed it.
Yeah. I think if he don't come back strong with the next album, like he's got to, bro.
He has to.
Because that last album was hard, bro.
damn.
Yeah. Literally, there wasn't a song on there that wasn't good. So
Facts. And it has songs for every mood that you're in. Like if you want to be in some like real bumpy mood, you could bump DNA, Humble. If you want to be like in some aggressive ass mood, you put on Element. If you want to be on some chill shit, you got
Love.
Love. So it's got it all.
Agreed.
I need some Kendrick, bro. He needs to drop something ASAP.
yeah, facts.
I'm tired of him and Playboy Cardi, even though everybody's saying Playboy Cardi should drop on Christmas, but we'll see what happens with that.
We'll see.
But I feel like they're not even on the same level, though.
Oh no, not at all.
Like
not at all. I need that Kendrick more than I need Playboy Cardi.
Yeah, I was gonna say I need that Kendrick a lot more.
I need Playboy Cardi to pass the time until that Kendrick comes out.
All right. See, Humble. Yeah.
So that's our music talk. Maybe next week we'll somehow, way, shape, or form transition into another music topic next week because I'm actually liking these talks a lot. But for now, let's talk about something else we liked, which was talking a lot about this Rams and Patriots game because we were blowing up the chat.
Was that the only one that just didn't expect the Patriots to not put up a single touchdown?
I mean,
how you come off from a 45-0 win and then like just don't score?
Mr. Aurora, can I answer that question?
Please answer.
They put up a lot of special teams touchdowns in that game, and
they did.
So did the defense. So people didn't credit the fact that they barely scored.
That's true.
And you're playing the Rams defense, so you should expect not to score. So going for it on the first few drives with Cam Newton running the ball like anybody was not expecting that. It's kind of dumb. You probably should kick the field goal and take your L at that point. You
should have. Yeah, I mean, that game would have at least been like whatever to 9, like not to 3. Like they would have made it some sort of game. But like at the end, it was just like, all right, like whatever. Like it just didn't even, like I wanted to turn it off in the fourth quarter, but I had to see my boy Cam Akers go off.
I think the scary part was watching the Rams defense get as many points as a player.
Yeah, I think the scariest part of that game was me every time Cam Newton went for a run. I just wanted to see like the way he fell, like if somebody was gonna hit him, like it was over for him. Because literally, we had the conversation last night. Whenever he slides, like he just looks like he's
not sliding though.
He's just like falling forward, like all right, like I'm gonna go down here.
But like I told you, most of the best people that are the runners in the league played baseball.
Bro,
Russell Wilson was eligible.
Like so many years playing football, he'd learned to slide. At least like
you wouldn't be surprised how many people do not know how to slide that are quarterbacks, and they never learn how to. Even though people tell you need to learn how to slide, they just never ever learn.
That Kyle Murray slide be so perfect. I don't know how.
You played baseball. You learned how to slide.
Right? Yeah.
Played for many. He was gonna get drafted to the MLB before the NFL. He was supposed to play for the Athletics. Russell Wilson got drafted to the MLB a few times. Patrick Mahomes, they said, could have played baseball if he didn't want to play football. There was one more person that I knew played baseball too. That's really good at sliding. That's completely blanking out right now. Oh, Jameis Winston. He played baseball too, so he was able to slide. I mean, considering he didn't run a lot, but I don't know. Like, there's a lot of quarterbacks that y'all would be surprised that y'all like just never learned how to slide. And Cam Newton clearly is one of those people.
Yeah. So that was bad.
But we're not gonna talk about sliding the whole Zoom. Ethan, what did you see in that game that concerns you about the Patriots coming for the next few years?
What are they gonna do for quarterbacks? Do you stick with Stidman or do you draft a quarterback?
He didn't look that bad going into the fourth quarter. I mean, to be honest, he looked better than Cam Newton. I mean, he was completing passes. Like, they were low-key. Like, even if they didn't score, they moved. They got a couple of first downs, like, which they weren't even getting with Cam Newton. They weren't even getting close to, 2-3 first downs consecutively versus with him, they were. So, I mean, do you start Cam Newton next week?
Yeah. I still don't put the full blame on Cam. Just because
I don't either, because at the end of the day, he has no wide receivers.
Yeah, name a wide receiver. Name their tight end, and they got 4 running backs.
I was gonna say he got the ball to them. A lot of them were drops. A lot of them were just they couldn't put their hand on it. So no, that was one thing as well. But I don't know, man. I just feel like the secondary and the second and third reads that Cam Newton be having sometimes. I feel like he doesn't even read them. He's like, all right, not open, let's run. Like, and gets 3 yards, and it's like, all right, bro, you're not gonna win games like that. You're not gonna get first downs like that. Like, I don't know. At least that's just what I noticed. I don't know if you guys saw anything different.
I agree.
I agree completely. I mean, like I said, I think it's the wide receivers mainly. They're not very talented. His most talented receiver is probably N'Keal Harry, and that's a stretch.
Yeah. He's the one that's supposed to pan out the most, like, that has the most upside, better said.
Yeah.
And then maybe Myers, but definitely. But they were saying out of the 10 or so wide receivers that they've drafted the past couple years, only 2 of them are still in the NFL. Like, whoever's scouting those wide receivers, like, needs to get fired.
I mean, you know the motto.
That drafted Brady.
Yeah.
You guys know the motto. Cheapest for me.
Pretty much.
I mean, hey, I'm a Jets fan. I don't mind it. Keep doing what y'all want to do. Keep sucking all you want. That's fine by me.
That's facts.
Speaking of the Jets, let's get into these game picks. Me and Ethan picked the Rams. I don't know what Chris would think when he said Pats, but
yeah, I mean, which is weird. I swore in the back of my head I picked the Rams at the end of the game, and then I scrolled up and I was like, nah, I picked the Pats. And then I don't know why I'd pick the Pats and put Cam Akers in. So I don't know.
Good choice though. Not gonna lie, good choice on the Cam Akers.
Brain fart. Yeah, he had a season high, so I'm not mad at it. I think he's gonna do, or he did a lot better than whatever the fuck Gio Bernard was gonna do.
Exactly.
I'd be scared of what Gio Bernard's gonna do. He's supposedly on paper gonna put up 15 every week, and he puts up 5. So no.
You guys want to get into the games that we could talk about maybe what Gio Bernard could do when we get down there?
Sir.
Yeah.
So we should not talk about that though, but yes, sir.
Why not? You guys have a chance. Terrible.
We're gonna lose to the Cowboys. I'm just gonna fast forward.
All right, so let's knock that out right now. Bengals and Cowboys in the 1:00 games. We can start with that.
Cowboys.
I don't know. I really don't count you guys out just because of the fact that the Cowboys can't stop a nosebleed out here, and everything and anything just scores against them. So,
in the words of you, we need to lose to get a better draft pick.
Yeah, I mean, like, my heart is saying I should probably go with Dallas, but my gut is telling me I should go with Cincinnati, because I feel like Cincinnati's going to pull this one out. So I'm going to go with Cincinnati.
Interesting.
I'm going to go with the Cowboys because now that I'm really sitting here thinking about it, although the Cowboys do give up a lot of points, this is Andy Dalton going like this to them.
Oh,
so here's a chance to prove why they should have kept him as a backup at least.
Oh, well, let's see.
Yeah.
Next game, Cardinals-Giants. This game has so much discussion around it. because people are afraid of the Cardinals looking as bad as they have the last 5 games. They have lost 4 of their last 5 games. And Kyler Murray's been playing injured. So, who you guys got, Giants or Cardinals?
I'm going to go Giants. This is where I lose my winning record here, but I'm going to go Giants.
If Daniel Jones play, I'm going Giants.
If Daniel Jones, I was going to say, if Daniel Jones plays, then I'm going Giants. So, because they've just been too hot. They've just been, they've been playing right. Their defense has been stepping up. So, and I mean, they've kind of figured it out without, mostly Daniel Jones and without Barkley. So, if you could do that, then, you know what I'm saying, anything can be done.
Exactly.
I'm going to say Cardinals.
I knew you were going to go Cardinals.
Just for the simple fact that I think this is Colt McCoy's week to kind of just fall off a little bit of a cliff real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Especially after looking so good against the Seahawks, who don't have a defense, and then, the Cardinals are a little bit better of a defense.
Yeah.
A secondary, so I think this is the week where everybody says, oh, damn, Colt McCoy isn't the answer until they back, I guess. So, yikes.
Yeah. Well, I hope Kyler Murray goes off, so.
There you go.
Vikings, Buccaneers.
Ooh.
That's kind of hard because they both.
I'm going Vikings. I've been with them all season. I'm going Vikings.
I'm going Buccaneers. I think they stopped the run, and I think when you stop the run, Kirk Cousins has shown that his accuracy could be in the 60 to 70 percentile. So,
yeah,
I'm going to pick 6.
I'm going to go Tampa Bay as well. So.
I will leave it there. Chiefs, Dolphins. Is there much to talk about here?
Dolphins.
No, not really. Other than the Dolphins might put up a good game, though. It might not be as much of a blowout as people might think.
No, I won't. No. But I still got the Chiefs on top, regardless.
Yeah, definitely. So, let's see.
Titans, Jaguars. Titans, I think, is a safest bet. Or you guys
tight.
No,
what do you mean Jacksonville, bro? Duh. Come on.
They can't lose twice in a row by Jags.
Yeah. No, Tennessee.
All right, so we got 10 minutes left. We got some NBA stuff we got to get into, so I'm going to blow through this a little quick. Texans, Bears.
Oh.
I got Texans.
Bears.
Deshaun Watson.
Bears.
I got Bears.
That's probably the game that's going to hurt me. Broncos, Panthers.
Panthers.
All right, word. Colts, Raiders.
Colts as well.
Yeah, we're all going to agree on the Colts. Jets, Seahawks, which –
Jets.
Fuck y'all niggas. Anyways, since we all know we're picking the Seahawks, Saints, Eagles.
Oh, man. Saints, Eagles.
Jalen Hurts' first game?
Yeah. Saints.
He ain't doing anything against that defense. Football team, 49ers. I got
49ers.
Football team.
Oh, Niners, baby.
This is a pick that's going to hurt Chris, bet.
Or it's a pick that helps Chris.
50-50. Falcons, Chargers.
Chargers.
No Julio Jones.
Chargers. Falcons.
I'm going Chargers. Packers, Lions. Packers.
Easy.
Packers, yeah.
Steelers, Bills. I got the Bills.
I got Steelers.
I want to see that game.
Yeah, that's going to be a good game. I think this shows whether Pitt is really serious or not. Whether they're really about their business. So.
All right, fair enough. And then we got Monday Night Football, Ravens-Browns.
I'm going to go
Browns. I'm going Browns.
I'm going Ravens, baby.
Ooh.
That defense might collapse, Lamar.
Yeah, that's true. But I'm still going Ravens. I'm feeling it.
All right. Well, those are our game picks. We'll make sure to log that in. And
can we give an update of where we're at? We didn't give an update.
Got you. So, Chris, you're on the top of the board right now, 123, 67, and 1. Ethan is right on your neck, 122, 68, and 1 after last week's little spurt of like 11 and 4. And I am about 6-7 games behind you at 116, 74 with all these 500 weeks I've been doing. So, yeah.
You need those one
Right.
game picks that you're picking to go right.
Yeah, it's always coming down to like a touchdown every week, so that's the thing that's frustrating.
That Vikings game was one touchdown. I still remember.
It was like 3 games last week that came down to a touchdown. But I'm not gonna accept my frustration there. I'll start with this NBA for preseason. Knicks
How
are
you feel about the
playing
Knicks?
tonight. Yo, I don't know what to expect. I really don't. Like, I'm curious to see what Tom Thibodeau throws on the court because I don't know who our starting point guard is. I don't know who our starting small forward is. I'm not even sure if RJ Barrett. I'm pretty sure he's going to start, but after what Thibodeau said about not handing out minutes, I don't even know if he starts. Julius Randle is still on the team. I'm guessing he's going to start. And Mitchell Robinson has been having some issues about his professionalism and showing up to work, so he might not start either.
Oof.
So let's see what happens.
Well,
Who you guys play?
We play Detroit.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see basketball again. Can't wait for our NBA fantasy league. If you guys are listening, plug. We still got 4 spots left. You know what I'm saying? Hit us up. So,
Thanks. It should be a great fantasy season. A lot of people are projecting the players to really go off this year because it's going to be a bubble environment, and we saw some crazy performances in the bubble. And speaking of crazy performances, who do you guys have at MVP right now, and who do you guys have at the most improved player of the year?
Giannis Antetokounmpo. MVP, nigga.
I got the dude that a lot of people are probably going to side with. I got Luka.
Yo, if it's not him, it's Luka. So, I like Luka though.
Is that your favorite?
I'm a converted Dallas Mavericks fan, so
I love both picks. Whoa.
I was just joking. I wanted to get you guys' reaction. All right.
You got a Knicks and Dallas. This is just make sure I hear that right.
No. It was a joke.
A Giants, Cowboys, and Bucks fan? Is that what I'm hearing?
Wow.
Oh my God! Please stop bringing the Cowgirls up.
No, sir.
But so who's your MVP pick?
I'm going completely south. I'm saying Russell Westbrook.
You think that
Got
he'll
the
play with Bradley Beal?
Bradley Beal, old coach back. You got a bunch of rookies he can play with. You got Rui. Got that small forward that he just drafted. Thomas Bryant. I don't know. Might have MVP season.
I mean, you saw Russ a little bit better than us since that was your team, and you probably followed that a lot more closely than we did.
You got Scott Brooks back finally. The head coach before us. That's a nasty team right now, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Who you guys got?
Most improved.
Just about to ask the same question. I think, and this is going to be my bold prediction. I don't know how this is going to pan out because there's a dude named Zion Williamson that they really suck very hard in this league. I really do believe that John Morant will be very close to averaging a triple-double, and that should win him most improved player of the year.
Yeah.
I like the pick.
Okay.
So, what
I'll
about
go
you?
in Jaylen Brown, most improved player of the year. I feel that Celtics offense could be some dangerous. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they can score, and he's got the defense. If he could step it up with the defense, and that guy's fucking he's a pretty athletic kid, bro, with a good IQ. So, I mean, I see good things.
Word. No Kemba either, so he's got to step up a little bit more.
Yeah, exactly, which I think will help.
Very interesting group.
What about you, Ethan?
Not to be biased, but I'm going Shai Allegretti because he's the only player on the team. So only thing he can do is score. So he might have a 25-point game. Going back to his with CP3 there, he wasn't really averaging much, but he might go off this year.
I like that pick. So you guys want to hear a funny stat?
Sure.
ESPN, right? They did their top 100 rankings.
Mm-hmm.
Guess where Zion was if you guys didn't see it?
Probably top 10.
He was 18, right? Or 19?
19th. He was ahead of Paul George, Karl Anthony Towns, Kyrie, Trae Young, Westbrook, Kemba, and a lot more people that if you saw the list, you'll be like, wow.
He's not that good.
And he was right behind Donovan Mitchell, and Donovan Mitchell was 18th. He was ahead of Jamal Murray as well on that list.
Wow.
He didn't play 20 games yet.
Yeah.
He actually played 24, but
Oh, sorry.
if you want to count the bubble, if you don't want to count the bubble, he didn't play 20 games this year.
Yeah.
So
That's way too high. Way too high.
yeah.
Fuck. I would have fucking Chris Paul in front of him. Fucking maybe even Kyrie
I think
Irving
Chris Paul was behind him.
that hasn't even played. I may have Kristaps in front of him too. So,
but that's what we're looking at. Less than a minute. We'll be back on Monday, probably talking a lot of crap about what we saw on the court. Since a lot of preseason opens up this week, we're gonna have the football talk too.
Can't wait.
And we'll be back next week, guys.
Basketball season's back.
Word.
let's get it.
Peace.
Peace.